there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Blake Corum now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Giving them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Stafford from the gun. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Stafford now on first down. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career. Quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate. Going from the couch to Comeback Player of the Year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Play action on first down. Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following. Called in by Njoku, left side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford completed over the middle. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Now Stafford again. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down, Rams.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for first and 10. Stafford now. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. On first down, here's Stafford. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now Stafford to throw. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Browns, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From hands, got him away there. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now they have 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On target here to Njoku. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
That's good for a Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 30. 16-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Another game to Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. One more time with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns. With it, 3rd and 2. Back now, pressure on its way. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 10, Browns 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing is Stafford on third. He finds Adams, complete. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch me to the right side by Nakua. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
PAT effort coming up.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Round 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, ball at the 36. He's going to throw this one. Setting up the screen to Johnson. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it yet again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
connect on first. It's second down. They are throwing it again. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
With that right off the snap.
They have themselves. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll try and run this. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the Rams' 24-yard line.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a team. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Well, everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. To return, Jerome Ford. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one complete to Njoku. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Try and throw it here. That's Tillman. He's got it. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Safford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it brings up an LA first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On first down, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luka Nakua the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now Stafford again. That one complete to Higbee. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Round 7.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Caught, there's the rookie out of Bowling Green. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Motion man left is Johnson. Here's Judkins on 1st down. He swarms in the middle.
Opening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connects with Johnson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. On target here to Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the color go for it pays off considerably.
Every tight end worth his salt and wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. If you play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
We've got a screen to the running back. Juke the defender. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one. Time the ball comes his way.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Rams about set to celebrate this win. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Another run for Williams. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Shubkins to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
39-yard line.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. It'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He can run it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10.
Browns 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.